my friends say, girl, you better take care.
Hey, how is doing that STEP community? Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And this is part 2 of the breaking news. Quick inserts. There was so much of it. I didn't want to hold all your time up on it. But also, let's get right to it. There were some drastic things that happened over the last couple of days. We had some very trying news. There are photos to it too, so I won't bring that in like I told you. And undated photos show of a California grandfather and veteran Terrell Johnson, 72, who was actually boiled to death in a shower room. And this was at a hotel. Calling it suspicious. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, one of their proteges passed away. Also, the Florida Sheriff Chad Cronster is set to announce the results of the operation of unmasking of ICE. So I guess he had a little trial case about it. Food stamp funding is set to lapse. Saturday, recipients are asking what is going to happen to their benefits. This was a source from CBS. And so far, I told you guys what I hear, that you guys will receive your funds for SNAP or SAP, whatever it is y'all use. But there is a resistance of how far that money is going to go. And people take this as a warning. Those of you who are able to work and get a job, sorry for the kids, but you need to get your lazy butt out and get a job. Nobody owes you nothing. Nothing comes free. If you believe in that, you're crazy. But take this as a warning. Start preparing yourself. Get you a job. Start buying you some food. Start putting it up. My goodness, you got responsibilities. And you want somebody else to take your responsibilities? No kid that I've been around has been on food stamps, welfare, none of that stuff. Because you get out and you work. You do what you got to do. You got to cut yourself short. Well, while you were down there doing some back breaking, that continues. Because now you got to go through life and do some back breaking to take care of the offsprings that you left. And if you aren't going to take care of them, like a lot of you people are saying on YouTube, young kids, if you listen to me, don't be like your parents. I know I'm going to get some backlash from that. But learn to work. Learn to save your money. Put things up. There were 5 people arrested in the deaths of Robert De Niro's grandson, Chris Steen, daughter, and I guess this is the one that's a boy girl, however he says his name. And again, he's creating all this havoc about Donald Trump, all the hatred and stuff. Tend to your own family. All this has gotten out of hand on you, Robert. Tend to your family. All this hatred. You don't even know the laws of the land or what's going on. I was listening to you on a particular show. I don't want to give them no props. You don't even know what you're talking about. And if you did, that would be better. Not everybody is good at it, but when they were asking you particular points about the government, again, it's just blatant Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, Prince, I respect your name, but believe me, man, I'm getting tired of hearing it. I'm pretty sure you're tired of hearing your name too. Every single thing that happens in this world, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Hey, I'm gonna make a rap beat for you, President. I think it'll go across pretty good. So all I got to say is Donald Trump. But anyway, there's a teacher that was shot by a 6-year-old student. He thought by doing this she would be on her way to heaven. Well, something's missing between the parents and the kids. And the government, you need to stay out of things in the family. You can't chastise them. You can't teach them. Time out don't work for every child. You know what I'm saying? Does nothing for them. You got these kids in the store actually cursing at their parents, kicking at them and stuff. If they doing that at 3 and 4, my goodness, what do you think they're going to do when they get to be 14 and 15? Beat your behind. Because the government says you can't do nothing. And if you do something with them, they're going to put you in jail. Or you just call 911. That's abuse. That's abuse. I'm glad I got me some butt whippings. It made me the man I am today. Also, there were months after they found human piles of human remains that were created, and they were found in the desert in Los Angeles. Tons of human remains that were cremated. So I guess somebody didn't want to put them in urns, or couldn't find burial spots and plots for them. That's what I'm saying. There's no respect for life. There's no respect for death. There's no respect for grieving. Like with Charlie Kirk, they still going on with that crap. People laughing and giggling. This big walrus woman who's a teacher, she pointing a pistol at her neck and just going crazy. Call that free speech. But you know, tables turn. Like I said, karma is a big B. And it turns. Look at what's happening to the Democrats and stuff. Robbing and stealing from people all these years. Tables have turned. Also, the Trump administration is foregoing on ahead with plans to eject some of the nincompoops. They said PBS NewsHour, which I thought he got rid of them a lot already. And the Trump rules that bar students loans relief for public workers tied with illegal activities will be investigated. Also, there's was a low number of representatives that dramatically dropped off after U.S. Previously allowed in hundreds of thousands of them. So now we're down to a low number. A lot of people have been leaving, and the U.S. will limit the number of refugees to 7,500 and give priority to white South Africans. I know there's been a big dilemma about that, but you guys check it out for yourself. And believe me, you can always comment back to me and tell me what you think. And love to hear it, you know. They showed that ICE was out in full force in Halloween, which was great, protecting the public. Also, Washington, the Justice Department is investigating whether the leaders in the Black Lives Matter from the source to what they're associated with. The investigation of fraud allegations in the movement is relevant. Washington flights to Orlando, Dallas, Fort Worth, and Washington, D.C. airports were delayed. And these are to hit these areas, and it's getting worse, on a wider scale, that we'll be dealing with the airport shutdowns. It's going to be harder for people to travel for business. It's going to be harder just to commute. So I don't know how long they plan on doing this. Some of the Democrats were mumbling that they might be closed down for a year. And this is why I'm telling you, people, don't fall back and say, okay, we got food, President Trump's got to keep providing. No, that whole government could shut down. And that's why I said you need funds put away, even for your property and your savings. And it can be done, people. Don't tell me it can't be done. $20, $30, $15, $5, but you got to be persistent. You got to be persistent. And this is all about protecting yourself and saving yourself. Also, a lot of things that ICE is doing, Senator Mark Carr said, the move corrosive, not only for democracy, but downright bad. And this, again, is just a completion of the mongering back and forth with people. Also, 171 people were arrested following human trafficking operation in Florida. Wayne, this is Ivory, the sheriff, and also Sheriff Grady. These are two Thunderbolt sheriffs. And they're working on straightening out things. The news goes on, people, on and on. And we're going to bring you these quick inserts. Basically, what I'm doing it for is to get my group, my people, alert to what's going on in the news. Because there's so much when people bring us up. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear, no, Big Daddy said that, you know. And it's a ton of news. And I want y'all to be alert. Things with waffles and all of that. You may never hear of it, and you keep buying, and you go in there one day, and this product isn't on the shelf. Baby, you know, when they got something good, baby, they always stop it. No. Big Daddy said there was a full lawsuit on that. You know, so we need to check into that. So try and write it down, people. Fact check it. Protect you and yours at all times, because nothing is working in our favor. I am, and we are, and we will, forevermore, as long as I'm here. This is Big Daddy signing off with you on Stealth Community. Smash that like button. Show some love to the channel. Watch it all the way through. And tell others about it, people. Tell everybody you know. Let's get the channel to grow. We're trying to reach that 1,000 subscribers and more. We want to work on getting monetized. We just started. And we drive hard. We play hard because we want more than the average Joe. Hey, all I can say, people, see you in the next one.